So, let's see. Who do we have on the stream? Victor says, see you tonight. Second Wednesday. Are we streaming tonight? Oh, shoot. It is the second Wednesday. I should have been doing a stream together, but I was out. I was not home and totally forgot. So, with that being said, I'm probably going to leave it as is, just because. Alright, so Scott Munnis is big enough to support a small food truck. Got smoked flavor on the meat cooked evenly. What up, Kent? How you doing this evening? Smoke rigs and grill marks. What's up? How you doing this evening? I have to run out to. I'm gonna walk, but I have to go out to my garage. What up, Skeet? How you doing, man? Hojo, Victor, how's everybody doing? I forgot my my tripod. The tripod that I use were in the house. I took it outside last week, and it's out in the garage. I'm like, where's my? Oh, it's outside. Kit said he's leaving for a competition. I'm Reno Biz. What up, Reno? How you doing this evening? Rolling Smoke, what's up with you? Judge Wet, what's up, what? Quentin says love the shirt. Oh, see, it's yeah, it's not that green. Jimmy, what's up? So Jimmy will appreciate this. This is I'm delving into. My uncle sent me some. So, my uncle hooked me up with some. So, actually, I'm about to... I pulled it out of the freezer. I had it in the freezer. So, I'm going to... Actually, you know what? Look at this. I can set my phone down on the laptop. That might be the move. Sorry you're a little far away or further away than normal. But we're going to delve into the jar here. And it was in the freezer. So... Woo, woo. Look. Oh, for goodness. Oh, wait. Before we do that, we're going to take an indigestion pill. Yes, my indigestion pills sit right next to where I sit because this is where I sit to work. And sometimes when I have indigestion, can you guys hear me okay? If you can't, I have headphones I can put in. Alright, so I'm going to pour a splash. Oh, wait. Before I do that, I was going to take a shot. Ooh. Wow. High test. About 8 ounces. I'm going to put this back in the freezer in a little bit. I have some sodas behind me. Alright. Can you guys hear me alright? Madwood, what up, Terry? How you doing? Quentin. I knew where that was going. You're like, nice shirt. Yeah, nope, nah. FCB, what up, what up, what up? How you doing? Actually, look, I'm going to put my headphones in, and then I won't feel like I have to yell. Because if I put my headphone in, then you guys should be able to hear me better. So hopefully that. Alright. Can you guys hear me alright? You guys still hearing me? You need a black and purple shirt. Yo, no sir. No sir. Look, I had this shirt on the other day, and this woman was like, you need a Raven shirt. Oh, the hell I don't. I was like, you lucky. You lucky. It's like, it was funny because she said that, and I just turned. I said, no, the hell I don't. Then I was like, you know what? Pardon my back. And she started laughing. And I said, good day. Good day. Oh, man. Reno says clear. Yes, indeed. If you know me, you know what I'm doing. I won't say all the time, but at least on Wednesdays, we can hear you, but it's not as crispy as usual. Yes, because The reason is, one, I have an air conditioner like within arm's reach. Two, my phone was a little further away, so hopefully with the headphone it'll be a little bit better. Okay, Terry says okay, that's better. Jimmy says you're good. Don't mix that. Don't mix. No. I know better. Skeet. Skeet. You know we got to get together, and you know I got a guy. I feel like you and I need to hook up, and we need to talk barbecue and fishing, and pew-pews for sure. We could have a lengthy conversation about one or all of those three things, and be a good time. Definitely be a good time. Quentin said no chance with the headphones. Sean, what up? What up? How you doing? He's like pew pew. I don't think it's AC, but the ceiling fan. The ceiling fan is just. So the ceiling fan is spinning, but it's not making noise. The AC is right there. So it's probably the AC maybe. 91 LSXers. Yes, indeed. Go Birds. Josh says, evening, everyone. Kent says, Dash, if you happen to have any extra stickers, I could use one for the new barbecue war wagon. Kent, do me a favor, send me your address, please, and I will do my best to get it out to you. If you've ever asked for a sticker and I haven't sent it to you, send me a DM on Instagram, please, because I suck at sending out stickers. I'm just gonna blame it on this. If you've asked me for stickers during the Wednesday live stream and I haven't sent them out, yep, 100%, 110%. I love fishing, but the heat in Houston been on one, yo. Sean, you good down there? You don't have any issues with power or anything like that? I reached out to Grumpus. I have not heard back from him. Victor asked me to reach out to Grumpus because I had an email address for him. Don't forget fishing. I said fishing too, Skeet. I said Skeet. I swear I said barbecue, pew-pews, and I swear I said fishing. Fishing, barbecue, and weapons outside of a handgun. Count me in. Listen, I'm all in when it comes to. I own a few rifles, but I don't even use them. I do actually have one rifle AR, and the other is a pistol technically. So I used to be like, I don't even own a rifle, but technically I do. And I won't say the 22s don't count, but the 22s don't count. Headphones aren't working. Check the Bluetooth. All right, maybe it didn't connect because I swear it said connected, but we're just gonna turn it off. All right, and I will do this. I will hold the phone. Is this better if I'm holding the phone next to me or closer to me? Patricia, what up? How you doing this evening? She said, how's Captain Smoker doing? It is doing fantastic. I actually have to lost power for 12 hours, but the new roof, 1 week old, held up just fine. Nice. Luckily, you were able to get the new roof, I won't say in time, but just in the nick of time. Victor says, how's everyone doing heat-wise? But here, it's been 99 to 100 the last few days. Low 80s today. Thank God. It just rained here. Ooh. Yeah, you're louder for sure. Okay. FN Scar, which one do you have? The big boy or the little one? The AR, the 15, or the 5.56 or the 308 Scar? Because buddy, okay, Mr. Flex. Talk about flex. Look. Look, I don't say I keep buying, but all I have is Canics. You got the Scar. Oh, buddy. That's like 5 Canics for me. And this is the second week of the month. Where's the live though? So I forgot. I totally forgot. If you want me to dead this one and start a new one, I can. But maybe we'll just do that next week if I remember. Josh says, I got bunches of them long pew-pews. Nice, nice. See, my problem is this. I won't say I don't have anywhere, right? I really don't have anywhere to stretch their legs. So it's never really been a thing for me. Okay, you got... Alright, Skeet, I see you. FCB said it's been way too hot lately. Remnants of barrel are going through right now. And heat's supposed to break. Nice. Alright, thanks, Kent. He even went and used Facebook. Ugh. He said the message sent to your government name. Patricia said LSG contacted me yesterday. My smoker was being created. Won't be long now. I ordered mine 3.6. The long wait was like waiting to give birth. We're now close. Because my tripod is out in the garage. Telephone stand. Oh, no. It might work. Let's see. I didn't know.
I think it gets taller.
It does get taller. I've never used this one before, so it's a bit low. That's high as it goes. I'm getting ready to put something under it. There you go. Yay, look at that. Improvision. Thank you. I didn't know that was there. I couldn't see it past my laptop. Good night. Good day, ma'am. Good day. Good night. Thank you for playing games with us, with me. And so I went to Dave and Buster's today. Funny, I'm gonna say funny story, but I'll tell you a story in a second. All right. My smoker was being created. Nice, Patricia. Deer hunting. Never done that before. I cleared my room and everything in the new office to get ready for the live SMH. Created. Oh, it's been created. Nice. So that means it's on its way. Yes, I got that call too. They called me on like a Wednesday or Thursday, and they're like, "Hey, Mr. Dash, we have your cabinet smoker." So, Patricia, which model did you go with, or which model did you get? What did you order? They're like, "Hey, we have it. We'll get it on a crate for you, and palletized, and sent your way." I'm like, "What? Okay, cool." And they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna reach out," or she said, "It'll get sent to a shipper, and then that shipper will reach out to you." Yo, they called me on Monday. That John was delivered on Tuesday. So Thursday, it traveled over the weekend, got to the depot on Monday, and then they delivered it on Tuesday. The lady called me. I was like, "Oh, I will be home anytime you need me to." I said, "I could be there this afternoon to accept delivery." She was like, "No, unfortunately, the earliest I can get it to you will be tomorrow." I said, "Bet, that'll work." Sure enough, Tuesday it was there. Patricia, I get it. Do you ever charge the Tesla at a tuber? No. I charged the Tesla actually at home because I did not want to have to incur any fees or anything like that. Just wanted to use the phrase government name. Well, thanks, Kent. I appreciate you. The fireboard has me a little scared. It's not that intimidating, Patricia, and it actually is very, very intuitive. Once I messed up in the beginning because I must have just skipped through whatever it said on the screen, and it was in the cold smoke mode and not the like the regular cook mode. But once I got past that hurdle, downloaded the Fireboard app and then plugged in one probe, and everything else is pretty golden. I mean, it's pretty simple. Pretty simple. The 42-inch, okay. Saving up right now. Luckily, I can just go pick it up. Yeah, buddy, you can. Shoot, your trip to go pick it up is much shorter than my trip to pick it up. But I was contemplating, and let me just tell you, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. When I was out in Texas to see the eclipse, I called and was like, "Hey, by any chance, is my cooker done?" And they're like, no. Have it by next week probably in Florida. Nice. I want to say it depends on who the shipper they sent it through is, because my goodness, they called me on Thursday, and like I said, I had it the following Tuesday, and I was not expecting it to, make waves on the weekend. But they called me on Monday afternoon, and shoot, I was like, bring it today. The lady was like, sorry, sweetheart. My little Brookline drum from Texas is supposed to be here by noon tomorrow. Nice. Kent, oh, so you got one of the drums from, oh my God, why can't oh, I have to look at my cup. Where's my cup? From Backline. Why can't I think of the, oh my gosh. I'm just gonna blame it on alcohol already. Why can't I think of Ryan? You got one of the cookers from Ryan. Gosh, why was that so difficult? Content. Let me just make sure the stream is going through okay. The problem is I know too many people. And content. I'm trying to check, make sure everything is good here. Oh, it's occupied. Okay. All right. Quentin cleaned this room and everything. Yeah, I know. What up, Dave? How you doing? I'm sorry if I didn't acknowledge you earlier. Quentin said he even put on pants. Patricia said you're further away than I am. Yeah, but you know, sometimes going to Florida though. Florida. I might have gotten lucky and just something had to come this direction or up to the northeast and it just hitched a ride, literally. But when I say I was not mad at all. All right, let me mute that. Hey, if you have not already, hit that thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And now we are 15 minutes plus into the live stream. Everybody wants to talk about this new Lone Star Grill's cabinet pellet smoker. Was it worth it? What do you guys think? You guys have seen one cook so far, and the next cook video comes out tomorrow. And what do you guys think? I bought the Blake at James Brook Drums fabbed and customized by Ryan. Oh, I know who Ryan is. Have you met Ryan? Kent? I know who Ryan is. There's Ryan. This is an old school. Before he changed his name to Backline Fabrication. Let's see. Do I have another one on this one? No, I don't. But look, I do have. What up, Kent? What up, Kent? How you doing? Shout out to Lamar's, Iowa. Let me see, what other drinking apparatus do I have near me? What up, Roger? How you doing? He said, greetings and salutations. Be well, Roger. I'm not gonna put your last name out there. Kent said I also have the ABS Pit Boss rotisserie, great smoker too. But I actually I was looking into those ABS cookers. I think it was ABS cooker. Let's see, Control T, ABS cookers. Yep. This link is purple. I was looking into an ABS cooker. I don't know. You have you said you have a Pit Boss. New tab. I think the rotisserie is what kind of threw me off, because I was like, I really can't have my food dripping on each other or everything dripping on everything. But knowing me, I would have just said, all right, this half is for pork and this half is for everything non-pork. But I looked at these cookers hot and heavy. Like, I guess the problem was I just couldn't figure out where I could get one from, because they go through dealers, I'm pretty sure, right? But I have definitely looked at ABS cookers before. Josh says, hells yeah. Sean says yes. Do some ribs. I have done, yeah, I have done ribs. But see, this is the problem. I'm living here and the videos are here in the past. I did some ribs. You guys will see the video that I do for tomorrow. I did 4 racks of ribs. Was it 4? No, I'm sorry. I did the last ribs I did were on the, I say last cooker, but they were on Bessie. But I do have ribs that I'm cooking tomorrow, which will be next week's video. Good night. Gonna blow me kisses and tell me you love me. What did I say? She don't love me. Kent said any LSG smoker is definitely worth it. I met Ryan at the 2021 American Royal. Oh, ooh, so I met him first. I think I met him first. Because the Royal's in May, isn't it? You're not going to blow me kisses and tell me you love me. And I had to poke her for that one. It wasn't just like, here, I'm just going to give this to you. No. Good night. My question is, do they sell a charcoal grill the same size as the pellet one you just bought? I want to ask this live and have a whole convo about it, but here we are. I'm sorry. So they do sell a wood burning cooker, and Lone Star does actually sell a charcoal basket. So technically, they probably do have a charcoal, I would say, adaptation, but you can adapt it to run on charcoal as opposed to being straight wood burning. For you need the judge for the 4. You need the judge of the 4 or 5 footer. You know, so Patricia, I was looking at the judge. I'm having like 4 different conversations here. This is 4 foot wide stainless. The problem with this one though for me is it's on trailer tires. I don't need it to be on trailer tires. I'm gonna say I need it to be. But the smokehouse one is dope. And that's the one I was looking at. I'm just like, yo, it's so funny. So Skeet, I don't know if you're still here, if you remember this. I posted a picture, and I'm going to show this. Oh no, it wasn't this one actually. I take it back. Hold on. Alright, I don't want to say I take it back. It was a Myron Mixon smoker that I posted a picture of, but I was like, oh my gosh. And it was on April Fool's. It was on April 1st, sorry. I don't know how many years ago, but it was like, I just want to take a moment and you know, realize that I have gotten to the point in my life and in my business where I can afford, you know, decent service, and this service allows me to download pictures of smokers I aspire to, and it was something along those lines, and it was a Myron Mixon smoker. Patricia said that LSG sells a large insulated smoker that runs with charcoal and wood. Yep. Patricia said that's big money. Yeah, buddy. They have a charcoal tray that fits into the bottom of the cabinet offset smoker. Yep. I'm guessing you bought the pellet version for ease of use and versus the wood burning one. That's exactly what it was. It was a convenience factor. And also, here's the thing. I have wood burning smokers. I won't say I don't have a need for any more wood burning smokers, but I have. I have Bernadette, which is my large capacity wood burning smoker. Unfortunately, she still shows her tail anytime I completely load that cooker to the gills, full, like chock full of food. And then I have Vicky. Vicky is also another cooker that is phenomenal, and I can run that cooker in my sleep because it runs on charcoal, and I know exactly how it runs. I can get it set up, get it started, and I can go to sleep. That's what I'm aiming to do with the pellet cooker. I just have to get to the point. You know, one of the things that's fantastic, I have long-range wireless thermometers. I don't even need to use the long-range wireless thermometers any longer because I have the Fireboard app that connects through Wi-Fi, and I can monitor my cook and monitor the temperatures in and or with the meats that are in the cooker from the app. And I can do that anywhere because obviously my garage now has internet, and because it has internet, boom, that signal is sent, you know, out to the web. if any of you guys, I don't say if you guys want to monitor my cooks, y'all be, yeah. Patricia says, for me, I already have a charcoal smoker and a gravity fan. Nice. Patricia said, what are you going to name the new smoker? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So I will be honest with you guys who are on this live stream. So I won't say last year, but a few years ago when I got the 5-foot long grill table, I was inspired by the movie Short Circuit and Johnny Five. Okay, and it was a like a double play on words that I call that cooker Johnny Five. Johnny Five, one, because it's a 5-foot table, and of course Johnny Five. But two, my granddad's name was Johnny. They called him Johnny. So I, as an ode to my grandfather. And then so this new cooker is a cabinet. I'm just gonna say a pellet cabinet smoker. Just it helps with the alliteration. All right, because my grandmother's name, so my granddad's wife, my grandmother, her name was Pauline. And I don't know, I feel like it's fitting that I my granddad has a cooker named after him. My grandmom can have a cooker named after her too. So I don't know. I won't say as soon as, but that was the prevailing name that I was just like. And she seems to be running like a gentle giant, if you will. Turn the energy saving on. We need full on air. My grandmother was a kind soul, and I don't know, this cooker. Me and this cooker have been getting on like peas and carrots. So I'm like, I don't know. She might be my new Pauline. Might just be Pauline. We'll see. We'll see if it sticks. Does the LSG lacking flavor compared to Vicky? So it's a little different, and there are definitely differences. And I won't say problem, but this is one of those things where I'm going to need to do a cook in Vicky and a cook in, dare I say, Pauline, to determine, like, just a blind taste test with my family. Because they will be the ones, I won't say they will be the ones that will be critical, but they will be the ones that I won't say trust, but I could say, all right, I'm going to cook some ribs in Vicky, and I'm going to cook some ribs in the pellet cooker, the pellet cabinet. I need y'all to tell me what it do. And I will try and keep everything even, Steven. But I'm gonna say we're gonna have to see. That's gonna be a future video. This next video is me really having to do, the video for tomorrow is, I got contacted about doing some brisket and some ribs for someone, and then of course my wife, she wanted lamb, so I cooked lamb. 2010 Daniel says, I'm seriously considered an LSG pellet smoker. Which one of your cookers is the flavor profile most comparable to it? I guess the Traeger. I'm gonna say even, but actually, dang, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should do a comparison between the Traeger, the LSG pellet, and Vicky. But the Traeger and the LSG are going to be using the same pellets. I'm gonna say I'm hooked, but I am, 40-pound bag of pellets for $15 from Sam's. I'm in it. I'm in. Butcher said that's nice. I'm naming mine Jolene. All right. Quentin says the LSG. Oh no, what is it? Tracius? Yeah, I guess it's Tracius Rex. Says Quentin. LSG has a 2430 and a 42 double wide 72 cabinet smoker that burns wood and charcoal. Same design as the 30-inch pellet smoker. So I originally wanted the 72-inch double wide offset cabinet. That was the one. I went to Texas in 2020. All right, I went to Texas in 2020, and I saw Alton's Lone Star Grill. He had the cabinet, and I guess it was the vertical cabinet, maybe what it was called. I saw that and I was like, wow. And in talking to him, he was like, yeah, they offer one, but it's twice as wide. I'm like, what? So yes, the one that I have is wider than the one he had. But the one he had, I mean, I opened it up and I was like, wow, I could do some damage with this thing. And I had been fawning over the, you know, I did a video in 2020 talking about how Bessie was rusted out, and because of the fact that the pandemic had hit and I hadn't been cooking in the cooker and things had slowed down and the bottom had rusted out of Bessie. And in that video, I reached out. I don't want to say reached out, but I said, Lone Star, please help me. So 4 years ago, I've been fawning over the Lone Star Grill's cabinet cookers for at least 5 or 6 years. At least 5 or 6 years. So for me to finally have one, I am beyond, I'm over the moon. Do you really notice a difference in the taste with the difference of flavor pellets? So Josh, I would imagine yes, but it's very subtle. It's one of those things where it's hard to explain, because if I didn't tell you what something was smoked with, you probably wouldn't know. I mean, you could guess all day, but I have had, when I say one person, in the years I've been cooking, actually hit the nail on the head and tell me what type of wood I smoked a meat with. And it was just because I had apple trees in my yard, and I used the apple trees to bolster the smoke. And she was like, ooh, she said, was this smoke with some apple? And I'm like, damn, hold up, how did you know? And she was like, I was just guessing, but I guess it was a lucky guess. She was like, that's just what I'm. And that's the thing, applewood doesn't have a smell. Applewood, I mean, again, if you lined these up and I said this is that, or I just put some toothpicks in and said this is 1, 2, 3, and 4, tell me what type of wood you think this is, I could probably discern mesquite and I could discern hickory. The fruit woods, cherry, apple, and then I use a lot of I'll say mulberry, but in my area, geographically, mulberry is prevalent and oak is prevalent. But the problem is so where I am, everyone just says oak, right? And what I've determined over the years is it's probably a white oak that I am using, versus down in Texas where everyone's like, oh, I have post oak this, or post oak that, or red oak this, or red oak that. So yeah. Speaking of post oak, what up, Marcus? How you doing? Mr. Chachi says stick burner for life. Hey, Chachi, look, you see the can up there? I mean, oh wait, there it is. There it is, Chachi. There's the can. Patricia said I also ordered some of the wood chips that can be added to the pellets. I'll let you know if it improves the smoke flavor. They are having good results with them so far. So Patricia, it's funny you say that. I have been debating if I was going to add and or order some of those chips. I went back to like Greg from Ballistic Barbecue's video, and I watched his video, and he's like, oh man, he's like, it makes a difference. It bolsters it. And I'm like, all right, but I don't know if it needs to be he did a 50-50 mix. I don't know if it needs to be that intense. I don't know. So again, it's just one of those things where I would just need to test. And this is where I'm like, please give me some grace. I can only cook out there on that cooker maybe once or twice a week. I'm not cooking on this thing every single day. This is not a small cooker, and this is one of those things where my situation is a little bit different. I really only have the opportunity to cook in that cooker, one, when someone is paying me to cook on it, and two, only a few times a week. It's not like that's the only thing that I have to do. So yeah. I asked about the pellet versus the charcoal only because I was curious. So Quentin says, I asked about the pellet versus the charcoal only because I was curious if it was about convenience versus charcoal flavor. I have zero experience with pellet smokers, so just curious. Yes, like I won't say purely, but one of the mitigating factors is convenience. Um, I have cooked in the heat. I've cooked in the cold. I've cooked all night long. I've cooked all day long, and I need to be able to. I won't say set it and forget it, but I need to be able to multitask while cooking. Being being beholden to a smoker for, let's say, 6 hours, 6 to 12 hours, is not something that I won't say I'm looking forward to, but it's not something that I want to have happen often. So yeah. Tracius Rex says, Josh, check out the video from mad scientist Jeremy Yoder. He compares silver pellets and all at once while cooking brisket. The group that did a blind taste test did notice a difference. Yes, they did notice a difference, but what was crazy is they noticed a difference, but the people who ate it, there was no like clear winner. Certain people liked it certain ways. So, like I said, if you've ever heard me say you would need to have a discerning palate in order to say, oh, this one was cooked on a stick burner, this one was cooked with charcoal, this one was cooked on a pellet grill. If I served it up to you and said, this is the barbecue you're going to eat today, or this is what you paid for, you're going to eat it and be like, that's good. Or you're going to be like, I don't know about that. Was it really that long ago, Sean? Yes. When I plead for, yes, it's been 4 years. I'm gonna say I look back at the video. My God, yeah. Quentin says, glad you were home safe from the storms there in Houston, H-Town. Yeah, I just always like a comparison blend or whatever is cheapest. Yeah, I do too. Chachi. So Chachi, real talk. Just glad to see Chachi is here. I know Chachi is in Houston or the Houston area. So glad to see Chachi's here. Even though he said he was going to unsubscribe to my channel because if my new cooker was a pellet cooker, I'm glad Chachi has gone against his morals and honestly cheated like the Astros, but he's thought better than to unsubscribe. I won't say we like it around here, but I yeah. Oof. Well, Chachi says he's been without power since Monday. I'm sorry to hear that. Troy V, like Troy, do I know you, Troy? Like, are we cool, Troy? Did we work together, Troy? Because there's a Troy V that I used to work with, and I mean, actually this is Troy. Troy, are you the Troy that I know and love? Man, yeah. Stories. Troy says, I like mesquite, hickory, or pecan with my pellet smoker. Everything else tastes weak in terms of smoke profile. At least that's my findings. All right, well, I will consider that. I am not a mesquite or a hickory fan. If I can do without hickory or, if I can do without mesquite, yes. Hickory, I'm like, I'm on the fence about. Sean says, I just want to know, is worth paying extra money for the LSG versus the trigger? I'm going to tell you right now, yes. Where the LSG shines is that fireboard controller. Sorry. The fireboard controller is worth its weight in gold, but I also have an older Traeger, and I'm only speaking from the older Traeger perspective, in that I cannot monitor my cook wirelessly or through my phone through an app. The fireboard controller, yes. Also, The clean out tray on the LSG, hands down, way better than on the Traeger. On the Traeger, you have to, well, again, I'm speaking from an older Traeger perspective. On my Traeger, I have to disassemble it 100% damn near in order to get to the fire pot, which leads to neglect. Ask me how I know. Kent says, I've spent a lot of time trying to discern different fruit, wood, smoke, and still have not been able to do it. I agree. Oh, excuse me. I said Kent. That's Jimmy. Jimmy said he's been trying. He spent a lot of time trying to discern different fruit, wood, smoke, and he's not been able to do it. And Jimmy's old. He's old and gray, and I would imagine that he spent a lot more years trying to discern than most of us. I know I'm gray, but Jimmy is old and gray. So he's been at it a lot longer than most of us. He's been at it than most of us combined. Patricia said, I'm not going to add as much as they say. I'm not going for the 50-50 mix. I think it will slow everything down. Well, that's an interesting thought. Tracy says, LG made in USA, Traeger made in China since 2010. Listen, I'm all for American made and American quality and American this and American that. But at the end of the day, I'm going to make decisions based off of what I can afford. And if it's something that's more affordable, one way or the other, I'm going to say yes. Yes or no. The problem is, that's just the problem. I and a lot of other folks cannot always afford American made. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I am by no means rich. When I'm doing these cooks and I'm cooking for customers, I'm gonna say 110%, but 100 and some change percent goes right back into the next thing. Like, hands down. The profit that I make goes to paying for something else that I hopefully build my business. I'm by no means getting rich. I mean, these YouTube videos, I wish that I could say these YouTube videos were like, these YouTube videos, let's put this into perspective. My cell phone bill is more per month than I am making off of YouTube currently, or at the present time. I mean, I would love to be like, buy American, because I'm going to tell you, buy the biggest, best smoker that you can afford. And if that happens to be a Traeger, or if that happens to be something else, it is unfortunate, but that is reality for lots of folks. And I mean, that is just what it is. Quentin says, I only use apple and peach wood. I can tell a difference from them for sure. Being from Georgia, we use peach wood a lot growing up. So I used to have a peach tree, and I never harvested any wood from the peach tree. Just because it was meant to be a dwarf peach tree. But when I say we harvested some peaches from it, but I guess it's been 2 years now. We had a windstorm or something come through, and the tree fell over. And after it fell over, I was like, all right, time to go. So I trimmed it up. Yeah. Daniel says, how long does it take to get up to temperature? Like 20 minutes, dog. 20 minutes from 80 degrees to 250 degrees once I kick that thing on. Patricia says some of those people get paid from the companies that sponsor them. That is absolutely true. Steven, he says, hey, yo, Dashing family. Good evening. Excuse me. Good evening. Hey, listen, we are 45 minutes in this discussion about the Lone Star Grill's pellet cabinet cooker, pellet cabinet smoker. And if you have not already, hit that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it if you could take a moment to back out of the chat and hit that thumbs up for me. There's 31 of you guys here on this live stream, and I see 18 likes so far. If you could please do me a solid and hit that thumbs up button, I'd greatly appreciate it. I always say the same thing. It makes me feel better about doing these videos. It really helps my channel. It helps these videos, and it doesn't cost you a thing. So thank you in advance, and I'm just gonna cheers. Steven, there's, I'm gonna say there's what's left, but this is the Steven and Jacqueline sticker. It's well weathered on this cup. So Tracy says once a piece of barbecue meat is rubbed down with spices and slathered with sauce, it becomes very difficult to tell what kind of wood is burned or if it was cooked with pellets. I mean, I feel like you're adding that point of if it was cooked with pellets as a slight. That's the point. I feel like that's the point. If it is done well enough, it shouldn't matter what it was or how it was cooked. Josh said he quit banging on trash cans. Who quit banging on trash cans? I'm sorry. Troy says, no, I didn't work with you. I'm just a barbecue junkie from Chicago. Chicago, man. Oh, Troy, hold on. Troy, I'm going to show you something. All right, I'm going to put it down. I got to catch up to the comments. So, Troy, don't go anywhere, okay? But, Troy, so I used to work with this guy named, his name was Troy, and his last name was started with a V. And, yeah, anyway. Fireboard just released wireless probes, like the ones from Meter, and yes, they will work with the Fireboard panel. Jimmy's making these jokes. Wow. Are we not on the live? I see. I prefer the American made, but the money talks most of the time. That's exactly it, Sean. I'm going to be completely honest. I would love to support American companies, but I would love to be able to afford to buy the things that I need. So it's a double-edged sword. Troy said I got a Weber smoke fire, which is manufactured in America, but made with Chinese parts. So even the great American companies are outsourcing nowadays. Susie! What up, Susie? How you doing? She says, hi, everyone. Sup, Dash? Patricia says, only 6 likes. Hit the like button, everyone. So, I'm showing 24, and this is one of those things where the number of likes doesn't refresh when you refresh. It's almost like the number of likes that you see is stuck on the number when you came in. So you would have to refresh your feed. Patricia said, mine only shows 6. Yep. Rick, what up? He says, hello. Rick said he hit that thumbs up twice. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Man. Josh said, Chachi, that's how the Astros are cheating, huh? 3 more weeks until football season. Go Eagles. Yeah, Chachi. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, Rick, appreciate you, man. All the Eagle support. You need me to put a hat on? Rick, you want me to put a hat on for you too? I can. You just let me know. Tracy just agreed with you about it shouldn't matter how it's cooked. I prefer pellets for 2 reasons. Consistency and ease. That's it right there. So, from the jump, I've been doing barbecue for 10 years now. When I say I've been doing barbecue, I have been in business. Let's say that. I made my barbecue company Facebook official January 1, 2014. So I've been doing barbecue. Facebook official. That's that's big deal. That's big deal. So I created my Facebook page, my Instagram. I had a Snapchat way back when, my Twitter. All of those were all done, well, technically prior to 2014. But I launched everything and said, hey, I'm going to throw my hat into the ring January 1, 2014. That's when I did it. And, I mean, the one thing that I have tried to do over the past 10 years is be consistent. I've always strived to have that McDonald's consistency, that Chick-fil-A consistency. Whether you eat Chick-fil-A in Baltimore, Maryland, or in the middle of Texas, or out in Santa Monica, you know what you're going to get every single time you place an order. I want that same consistency when I'm cooking my food. And I have had some hurdles and some challenges, especially with the seasonings that I purchased from commercial seasoning manufacturers. But it is what it is. Consistency. Victor says he's back. I hope he didn't miss much. Nah, I mean, you gonna have to watch back the live stream. You know, we should do a barbecue fantasy football league. A barbecue fantasy football league. All right, so I'm gonna just tell you right now, I suck at fantasy football. I don't say I hate. I just suck at it. Chachi said, I've been here for a while, just haven't said anything. Troy said, I'd say go Bears, but I don't feel like being laughed at. It's alright. The Bears. The Bears. Rick said, I've cooked on stick burners for over 40 years. Been married for 26. My wife always got bad acid reflux from eating my barbecue until I started using the pellet smokers 4 years ago. Rick, you have hit the nail on the head. I'm going to tell you, Roger, are you still here? My buddy Roger was one of the first people to say something very similar. And he said, when I cook the brisket or I cook the ribs in one of my wood burning / charcoal / wood burning smokers, he's like, my goodness, it gave my sister indigestion. When I won't say switched, but when I started cooking brisket for him, or I cooked a brisket in the pellet cooker, he was like, dude, what did you do differently? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, how do you know I did something different? He said, my sister didn't have indigestion. And I'm like, what? Like, wait a minute. Like, he said, she used to get indigestion from eating your food. Not that it was bad or not worth it for her to eat it, but she didn't have indigestion the last time you did whatever it was you cooked. And I'm like, well, damn, I cooked what it was in the pellet cooker. He's like, I'm going to need, anytime I order, my food to be cooked in the pellet cooker from here on out. Wait, what? True story. So, Rick, that is a thing. And that is not even a thing that I use to determine or to say, this is why I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I know there are those of you who eat barbecue and are like, oh my God, indigestion comes with eating barbecue. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. Rick said, but they still use stick burners. Chachi, do you have power? Any problems from Beryl? He did. Rick said, you see, I'm not just a pretty face. He's not. Rick, you're not a pretty face. It's all beard. All beard. It's the butter, the beard. Ooh. What's that? Ooh, butter. What's that? Ooh. Ooh. Criswell family, what's up, man? How you doing? Alright, at 10 p.m. you should just get a live going. Live after dark. Look, let's see, we're at 54 minutes. I use the information to help me sell pellet grills to shop. Alright, so Troy, this is what I want to show you. What you know about this, Troy? What? Look at my bottle. I ain't no. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Yep. I'm a, bro. I'm a real one. No, Troy. Before you ask, okay? No, I won't say I have to be in the mood, but no. Look, it's a wild taste tester number one. A taste tester number one in the wild. Quentin says taste tester number one. What up? Hojo says seen some dudes shooting at Malort out of crawfish tails. I wouldn't say I wouldn't, but I wouldn't want to. Let's put it that way. Roger, look. So Roger confirms what Rick says about almost say wanting, but his sister preferring the brisket or food cooked from the pellet versus any of the charcoal / wood burn smokers. What do you know about moonshine? I give you a chance to drink some. What do you know about moonshine? I give you a chance to drink some moonshine. Listen, so Criswell family, my P.O. box is down below. If you feel the need to send me something, feel free. Just make sure you put it in a padded envelope or a padded box or whatever it is that the case may be. But every week on this live stream, your boy be sipping. Sipping. This one I got from my uncle. I was told it's about 130 proof. It's up there. It's up there. I almost say I try to my guy. I try to get him to put it down to about 100. Because if I'm sitting here on this live stream, I need to have some of my faculties still together. So 100 is where I'm like, I can't drink more than 8 ounces of it. Because if I drink more than 8 ounces of it, I'll be blacked out and asleep. Asking me how I know. So Rick, I have tried the charcoal pellets in the Traeger, and I was not a fan. Nice, Victor. That's what's up. Victor said he's gonna be going fishing next week. Hojo says all's good. Steven was on vacation for a couple of weeks. We had to put down the cooking buddy last week. Oh, I've been pretty somber. No, I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, I am going to finish up, I'll say my dinner, but... Oh, so I didn't tell you guys. So earlier today, the Dave & Buster's closest to my house had a grand reopening. And when they have a grand reopening, the first X number of people in line get free or get enough tickets to play for a year. So guess who was in line this morning at 4:15? This guy. Frizzle family says, what are you gonna cook on your pillow? Cook on my pillow? You mean pellet? Smoker do a brisket. Oh, I guess pellet cooker. I have done a brisket. I did a brisket last week. You guys will see that tomorrow. Or later tonight. You know, you guys know how it is. So at about 10:30 Eastern. So in about 30 minutes, if you guys are like, hey, send me the link to the video, I'll send you the link. Victor made a valid point. He said, and if your pellet cooker has a problem during the night, the controller will notify you. I didn't even think about that part. Alright. Rick, I'm there only because you put hashtag wife approved. So Rick said, look up Hamlin pellets. The closest I found to smelling and tasting like real wood, made in Hamlin, Texas. Wife approved. So Rick, how about this? Are those pellets something you can ship? Or if Hamlin ships them? S Lane. Not yet, buddy. Not yet. Nice try, though. The earliest I'll send a link to the video is 10:30. But, so, last week, my wife sent me a picture, and I don't even know if it was an email or whatever. And she said, oh, hold on one second. I have to berate taste test number one. Hey, did your sister try to wake you up this morning? Yes, she did. She tried to wake you up so that you could come and meet me at Dave & Buster's because I got a $75 gift card to Dave & Buster's to use today. And then free games for a year. You were home. She tried to wake you up at 5:30 this morning after Mommy left. Because she was still up. Mommy called her to wake you up. And you didn't want to get up. Yes. I was at Dave & Buster's at 4:15. Yes. Free games for a year. He thinks I'm crazy. He just gave me the, you crazy look. Dude, you wouldn't want to have free games for a year? Weren't you up, or probably you'd probably just fallen asleep? Okay, going to sleep at 3. I woke up and was out the door at 4 o'clock this morning, and was at Dave & Buster's in the line by 4:15. You said I'm crazy? Guess who doesn't get to go to Dave & Buster's and use any of the cards? Oh, man, funny thing about them tables, huh? She tried to wake you up because the whole thing is this. Had you been there, you could have gotten a card and free game for a year. And she would have been there, she would have gotten another card and free game for a year. I did. We went to Dave & Buster's this afternoon. I was home. Mommy had to go to work. When I told Mommy that there was still plenty of space, he was asleep because he had to go to school today. So he couldn't have gone. Not school, but he had to go to the mentor. Oh. Sorry. Sorry, I dropped you guys. Again, this is not my normal camera setup. He had to go to the mentor thing. And he was late. Probably because I wasn't here. So, but, again, your sister tried to wake you up and you wouldn't get up. She did. I'm sure she did. I'm partial to lumberjack pellets, consistent as heck with these smoke. Nice. And it becomes a Twitch stream watching Dad sleep. Yeah, sorry. I mean, you know. I'll say at least I'm honest. Or you guys keep me honest. What says Parenting 101? A free education. You don't get this on Aaron Franklin's channel, no. Richard says, I believe chicken would be the best meat to compare smoky flavor because chicken is more neutral flavor. Agreed, but, you know, I'm thinking I won't say I want, but we'll figure it out. Number 1. Quentin says, taste test number 1. Don't worry about him. Uncle Q will come and pick you up, and we will go to Dave & Buster's and play all the games and win the PS5 and all the candy and won't share none with him. You say that now, right? Taste test number 3. I won't say N-I, but between taste test number 3 and my wife, we won 8,500 tickets today alone. Alone. Yes. So she was playing a Star Trek game, and the Star Trek game, you had to match these 8 cards, and when you match the 8 cards, you get 2,500. I had 3 pairs of the 8 cards, plus the other tickets and other things that she won or we won. So yeah. Caleb says Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue had a couple of YouTube videos using smoking pecan pellets on a Yoda smoker. They're made with pecan shells. I have to bless you with some. I'll have to bless my man with some to his P.O. box. Listen, Caleb, please and thank you. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Steven says, I'm gonna put on my harness next live stream. Those pecan pellets are good. Alright. Crizzle family, it's like you can't, I don't want to say spell, but you can't say pellet. You've put everything but pellet. I want to say, I don't know. I did salmon, it turned out great. I did brisket, it turned out fine. I did lamb. Oh, I'm particular to the salmon and the lamb. The lamb turned out fantastic. I also did wings. Like, the wings surprised the hell out of me on how they were cooked. Like, Tito said, I'm hungry. What's on the grill? Nothing at the moment. It's late, buddy. Rick said, all the meats are good. Quentin said, damn, that's actually really good. I got 500 each still saved up for my last D&D trip. Bruh. Let me just tell you. I don't know how Taste Tester number 3 found the cheat code of this one particular game, and the whole thing was there's 8 cards. You have to collect the 8 different cards. And she's playing the game and the cards will fall, and playing the game and the cards will fall. And there was somebody next to us, and he was like, oh my gosh, if you have that card, it's a rare card. You hold on to it and collect all of them. Well, there are 7 cards in the series, or 8 cards in the series. And each card is 100 tickets, right? But if you collect all 8, it's 2,500 tickets. So then we were on a mission to collect the sets. And oh my gosh, they went hard between my wife and my daughter. The first set, I was like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, I need this one to make a second set. Got the second set and enough to start a third set. Oh, I need this one in the third set. Got that one. All right, I need this one in the fourth set. They got 3 sets. And we're like, let's play more. And I'm like, I have a live stream to do in 45 minutes. I need to get home. No, we had to cut it short. So Tito says, have you ever used coconut charcoal? I have not. I know that the coconut hulls are a really good source of fire and smoke, but I have yet to try them. What is it? That's Sydney. No. I'm sorry. Because she talked to mommy about it earlier. Just blame it on drinking. There's a burger in here, like a half-eaten burger. You can have that. It's in the, like a clear container, maybe on the left. It was pretty decent. What's on the counter there? Yeah, she was almost say adamant, but she asked if she could have that from mommy. So sorry. Victor said, heck, it's going to take several months to get a good feel for all the variables with that cooker. It's a wonderful blessing that it's starting out so well. Exactly. Bumpy, he's like, yo, what up, everyone? What up, Bumpy? How you doing? Quentin. Rally. Oh boy. Gotta run. Alright, Rick, be easy, man. Take care. Rick said, gotta run. Y'all be safe. Keep them open. North Carolina. When it said, you keep your shirt on and don't be swishing it around your head like a helicopter tomorrow, Bumpy. Oh boy. Laura, what up? How you doing this evening, Laura? Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you hanging out with us. Quentin was like, North Carolina. Alright, I can't be the only one that got that reference. Please tell me I'm not the only one that got that reference. Skeleton Crew, what up, man? How you doing? North Carolina, throw it up. Quinn said at least, I'm glad at least one person got it. Look, whew, buddy. Sheets to the wind, sheets to the wind. That's Lane said, PD Pablo. You don't wear those. You don't know where those jokes are gonna land sometime. Excuse me, yes indeed. So as I was standing in line today, and this was like, we were probably about 8:45, 9 o'clock, and the I won't say family, but the family behind me, it was a husband, a wife, and I'm gonna say husband and wife because I don't know. I'm just gonna assume, and you know what happens when you make assumptions, but it's okay because I'm just actually, you know what? I'm not gonna make an assumption. I'm going to take an intuitive leap. I'm going to take an intuitive leap that it was a mother, a father, and a daughter that were behind me directly. The father was saying, do you think I have enough time to run to, he was talking about running to Wawa, right? And the mother was like, I don't know, you know, we're we're kind of getting up there. We're like all standing at this point, you know, because we were sitting in like fold up chairs, and once things kind of started to consolidate, once it was like, okay, this is about to happen. We're about to go inside. He's like, do you think I could run the Wawa real quick? And I turned and I said, maybe you should drive. It'll be faster. So, I mean, yeah, Quentin. I mean, you never know. And she heard me, but he didn't. And it was funny because she had to say it again to him, and he was like, "That's something I would say." Tito said, "I'm still hungry. Well, eat something, damn it." Laura said, "I'm tired. I am tired. Got home late from the deli. I won't chat much. I have a crap load of wings to eat." Enjoy your wings, Laura. Lick your fingers twice. What she said, bruh. For big confidence, is going 1,000. I'm not the guy who wears a t-shirt in the pool. You're gonna get all this belly. Look, listen. The cheat code is wearing a black wife beater. I got the. I feel like I got. Oh yes. Look, you can still kind of see. I got the tan lines to prove it. Listen, I'm a big boy. I ain't got that much confidence. I know better. But I'm going to shield you and still show you some of it. A black wife beater, dog. Cheat code. Thank me later, Bumpy. Thank me later. Form the Mills. Bruh. You get you a wife beater, a black wife beater for like not even $5. Guess who's going to be getting another one or two for my cruise coming up in August? Telling you, dog. Talk about a confidence boost. What? You dribble and you shoot. You hope for the best. Indeed. Show how now, yeah. Uncle Steve, what up? He says, woo! Uncle Steve, how you doing, man? Uncle Steve, please tell me you were, obviously, I'm gonna say you were in a good place. You haven't been affected too much. Quentin said he just ordered some more. Nice. LG pellet is made from real steel, no sheet metal. Much better even temperatures, so less on off cycles on the offer. Nice. Boy. Sorry. I knew that was going to happen. I saw it happening. Uncle Steve said it's probably going to be Monday until he can process orders. Sorry, Uncle Steve. He said he's without power. I know, Laura. I'm telling you. Oh. Quentin said, "Oh, no worries, Uncle Steve. I know y'all are having issues. Take all the time you need with my order. Just stocking up for next month." What you got going on next month, Quentin? What's going on next month? What's happening? Oh, you know what? Anybody else? Swedish Fish fan? Anybody else? Anyone? Come on. If you are a fan of the Swedish fish, let me know. Let me know. I'm gonna give you one. Laura, you are his kryptonite. Indeed. Mama said, "Nope. I'm fat in or out shirt. I've never been that guy, but to each his own, yeah." Oh, Victor said, "Unless say it up front about Made in America, Just because it's made in America doesn't mean it's well made. It should, but sadly, not always. Yeah. Mm. Bumpy said, "Nope, I'm fat in or out the shirt." I've never been that guy. I took your correction there, Bumpy. Your garage is like a 3-minute walk to fix this phone dropping issue. I know, and it's longer than a 3-minute walk because I gotta walk down there and back to double that. It's like a 6-minute walk. Mm. Quentin says Swedish fish on my top 4 snack today. Wrestling said, how long did it take for you to get your LSG? So I ordered it in February and I got it in June. So that's 4 months. So I want to say, do you lick your, like, make like a triple or a quadruple Swedish fish? Or not fishes, it's Swedish fish. Gwen, when you were here, I did not have the bag of Swedish fish. But now that I know, maybe I'll bribe you with some Swedish fish. Holy cow. Caleb, thank you. Pound, man, I appreciate you. Caleb Dash, I just ordered you a 20-pound box of smoking pecan pellets. You should see it in 4 to 7 business days. Smoke on, brother, and much love from Texas. Damn, son. Appreciate you. My boy, thank you. Damn, Laura says she did 17,114 steps today. He's doing a 6-minute walk. Oh, God, Lord. Wow. I felt that vitriol from Canada. Gosh. Oh, but it's dark outside. I'm afraid of the dark. And it was raining too. Yeah. She said 17,000. 17,114. Go ahead and get your coffee. I know we will add a couple more steps before time is out. I only have 7,023 steps. Not being crazy. If I want to eat the Swedish fish, I can't do one at a time. Nope. Luke Calamatis, what's up with you, man? He said, what's up, Dash Barbecue fam? Man. 3 at a time. I didn't even stack those 3. That's the last of them. I have one on this side, one on that side, one on the roof of my mouth. Caleb, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. What is that, Richie Rich? What up, bro? Shout out to Caleb. Oh, Mario, ¿qué te pasa contigo? He said, what's up, Dash? It's tough going here in Houston on our 4th day on generator power. Listen, I won't say at least you have a generator, dog. The last time we had a hurricane come through Baltimore, I had my wife's minivan and a cigarette adapter inverter. Yeah, and that was it. An inverter. I had a fan plugged in, and my laptop plugged in. That was it. When I say I was miserable, and I did not have power at my house for 4 or 5 days. I think it was 5 days. I sent my wife and my family. Well, I don't say sent. I drove them up to my sister-in-law's house in Delaware, where she still had power, and I stayed. I came back home. I said to protect the homestead. I stayed home. Lou said, "I'll be honest. I never thought I'd see the day you'd be burning pellets." What are you talking about, Lou? I have a Traeger. I mean, I just want to see, and this is really a test to see the viability, if you will, of the pellet when it comes to commercial cooking. Lou said that cooker does look awesome. The build quality does look top notch. It really is. I haven't had, I won't say a single snafu or a single problem. Oh boy. Quentin said pellets and thermopans go together for sure. I'm just putting this extra bit of soda into my cup. I'm not adding any more liquor because I need to function in the morning. Mario says, hello everyone. Laura says, we are getting rain all day tomorrow from the hurricane. Yeah? I swear it just rolled through here. Alright, so it has gotten to the snack portion of the live stream. And if you've never had these spicy Cajun fantastic. I got these the other day when I was charging my car at the Harris Teeter. I'm like, ooh, what are those? These are what snack dreams are made of. They are fantastic. Let's see. Bumpy said I have a new YouTube channel, Black Food TV. If anyone interested in subscribing, plan on getting more content on my trip. Oh, new YouTube channel? Channel. Oh boy. Yeah, Bumpy, might need a link because I feel like I'm in the same boat. Let me see. Oh, well. Alrighty. Found it. Founded it. Oh boy. This dude talking about rookies on the grill.
Go. This is Black Food TV, and this is your boy Bumpy, man. So I am here today with the family. We about to get it in and definitely get some food going and really show where black food came from. It ain't always got to be expensive. This is what it's about: family together, making it happen, cooking some dogs, some hamburgers, and whatever else black people find in their freezer. So
I'm gonna have to watch this one. Yo, Bubby, I'm looking forward to it. Oh man. You better be putting no damn race in the potato salad. I'm subscribing, yeah. Richie Rich's Mortgage just went up, quitting. It might be time to sell thermopens. Indoor generator, power bank, yeah. Jackery or EcoFlow, yeah. I shouldn't complain. I converted my garage to a home theater and added a window, AC units. I'm okay. Listen, speaking of window AC units, there's mine right there. I live in an old house. Extant said, "Hey, thanks for great ideas on the kettle mobile cart. Where you cut into it and place it in the kettle. I'm going to have to adopt that for a 26-inch kettle. Damn, that's a big cable you're gonna need." I don't know, Quentin. Quentin says, "That's only one gas station in the whole country selling damn random ass shit. Your eyes say your uncle did you good. Oh, buddy, did he ever? Look, you see I'm eating. Bruh. You trying to have me asleep. Well, not you, but he trying to have me knocked out. Yup. I will not succumb to peer pressure. So don't ask me to go back to the freezer. No, nothing. Summer school from fun. Doing a bunch of middle school PE games. Nice. Marlon said he forgot to email me. Yeah. Yeah. Marlon forgot the last time too. I'm just saying. Marlon said, "Damn, I forgot to email Dash. Maybe next week." Yo, Dash. If ain't nobody on the stream ever seen him before anywhere. I went to the Harris Teeter. It's a fancy pants market. But you've seen these Jappos makes chips, but they have these pretzel sticks. This spicy Cajun flavor, man, on point. And I'm just trying to soak up some of this alcohol. My friend Roger wants to be banned from the live stream, apparently. He said runny eggs are better than Swedish fish. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Lou said, "Ah, yes, Tracy Trigger. How could I forget?" Exactly, Lou. He didn't do a good enough job bribing me with money and alcohol. But I do owe each of you a timeout. I'm sorry. You each put each other on timeout last week. I forgot. I did not send the link to the video, so I will do that right now. It is 10:30. And I am definitely a man of my word. What are you doing? case that's number one is just destroying stuff in the kitchen. All right. Okay, so I've sent the link. You have a random fish in the freezer though. Yeah, buddy. Victor says I'm way behind. I'm only 3 minutes behind. Sorry. Good night, Victor. X stands to take from a professional drinker. Nothing so some alcohol like water. I always do a 2-to-1. 2 ounces of water to 1 ounce of alcohol. My water is empty, unfortunately. I'd rather be peeing than puking. Plus no headache. Listen, I'm a firm believer, and I do the 2-to-1, 2 alcoholic drinks to 1 drink of water. So that definitely kept me from having a headache. I don't get hangovers, so I know. Quentin says we agreed to forego that timeout because we are friends now. Josh is funny. He said, "F that. Get him out of here." No words, Ethelene. What does the S stand for? I don't understand, but what is the S short for? Quentin says, once Chachi has power and living his best life again, maybe we'll go back to posting each other, like it's poking at each other the whole live stream. Yeah? Sherrod, alright. Not bad. Sherrod, where are you? I don't know why I'm thinking Chicago. Just boom. Jumped in my mind. Roasting. They will go to roasting each other. And roast each other on the live stream, they do. Largo. Alright. Way off. My nose is itching. My homie Todd from the Lane. Todd was down at my house a couple weeks ago before Chase S number one's graduation party. When I say he blessed me with a cigar. Well, 2 cigars technically, because he blessed me with one while I was here and one that he left. And also a bottle of Ciroc VS. I'm about to refill that bottle. I got some liquor from my guy that I put some wood staves in and I'm aging. Bruh. It's about to be real. I saved the bottle. Marlon said Rookies on the Grill is about to be all my time favorite. It's about to be my all-time favorite on YouTube of all time. As soon as I saw the hot dog bites go on the grill, it was on. Oh, come on, man. See, you watching videos during the live. You supposed to be here. Excuse me, interacting with me / us. What's that about? The VS is fantastic, dog. Fantastic. I don't say I sat and drank it, but I I sat and drank it. It's been drank, dead. It's really good. It really is. But I was like, man, I can't throw this bottle away. I gotta save it. Mm. We not live. All right, Marlon. I felt that one. I felt that one, Marlon. Mm-hmm. When we go live next week, or whenever, we might not be invited. Marlon. Josh said, what kind of stuff is that? That's pretty much it, $30 a month. And it's not doing any return. Quentin ordered that hoodie. I did not send it to him. I don't have the ability to send you those. He supported and ordered the hoodie on his own. What I did was give you guys a link where the hoodie doesn't cost more than if I were to have bought the hoodie. Mom said, ooh, the shade. I ain't worried. $18. I don't even pocket that. Yeah. And you had like a shot and a half quick because I was like, man, come on here. Let's. I gave him some pappies. Okay. I'm not shy. So when my homie Taj was here, so Taj is he's a frequent flyer on the live streams. And one of the live streams, he was like, here's some money, send me some ribs. I'm like, all right. This got to happening, and I'm like, totally over my head. So we went on a cruise, I'll say last year, but we went on a cruise earlier this year. It was February. And Todd was like, yo, whatever happened to them ribs? What are you talking about? He's like, on a live stream, I donated. I was like, I remember you donating. Oh, was I supposed to give you some ribs? He's like, well, it is what it is. Say less. When you least expect it, I'm gonna have some ribs for you. So he came down for my son's graduation party, and not only did I take care of him and give him the ribs that I'll say ordered, but he was like, he donated towards. He gave me an extra rack, right? It's just only fair. Only fair. So he said, okay, by the way, them ribs was dumb good. I made a breakfast bowl with over easy eggs, onions, and fried potatoes. Good night, buddy. Taj. Eating over easy eggs. That's a violation, dog. That's a violation. Quentin said that shot was like $60. Probably more. Who the hell is spending $60 on a shot? So let me just tell you, Marlon. When I was in Texas, we were at this particular bar, and this particular bar had a bottle of damn, I can't remember what the bottle was. It was a bottle of something, but it was $250 per shot. per shot. $250. No worries. Tasha, that was super least expected. Nice. Jimmy said gotta bounce tomorrow is the last day of kids camp. Nice. Well, Jimmy, you be easy, man. Have a great one. Take great care. Thank you so much for hanging out and doing all the things that you do, man. Definitely appreciate it. It's rarest bourbon marlin that shot in Alaska was 120 back in 2017. Jimmy says, night guys, have a great rest of the week. Later, Dash, yes. Bumpy says, everyone, thanks to all who subscribe. Rally, here I come. Tosh said, I gotta get built with you off the Matrix, but yo, I gotta build with you off the Matrix. But it was the last argument me and my mom had because she said, I don't know how to make them. Oh, dog. Well, listen. You are one of the folks that I would say you were in. I got you. There's certain people that you reach out to me and you're like, hey, how do I do X, Y, and Z? And I'm like, say less, fam. Other people, I'm like, I can't. Because the thing is this, Taj, I know that you're not going to use this for anything gainful. You're going to use this for your own private consumption, right? I got you. So, you know how to, you got the math. You know how to reach out. FCB said, I'm out for the night. Have a good one, Dash and chat. Thank you, FCB. Be easy. Marlon said he's subscribed. Laura says, good night. Take care for now. Or excuse me. She says, good night. Take care. Bye for now. Dash and all. Excuse me. Enjoy the night. Goodness. Boy. Echo Stunt. Extant said later. Have a great night. Laura says eating watermelon. Oh, Laura, let me just ask you: have you had a bad watermelon this year? Because I have not. Every watermelon that I have gotten this year have been fantastic. Fantastic. Quentin says, okay, let's play a game. My bowling league starts tomorrow. Going with the game, Quentin. Every watermelon I've had. Loris asks, have you ever spiked a watermelon? I have not spiked the watermelon, Laura, because I want to say I know what the dangers lie if I were to spike a watermelon. Marlon said, please do not eat watermelon and go to bed. That will make a sticky situation. John said, I can't eat my watermelon fast enough. I hold John too much for me and wifey. Yo. Every watermelon I brought in this house this year has been fantastic. Fantastic. Quentin said, guess my highest score tomorrow. I haven't bowled in over a year. What was your average, Quentin? Laura says spiky with vodka. Awesome. I'm with you on that one. That sounds fantastic. Laura says 250. I'm gonna say I'm doubting 250, but I'm gonna say lower. I'm just put this number out there, 142. All right, Quentin. What is your normal average? S Lane gets 150. My last average in Philly was 192. That's the lowest I have averaged in my league. In any league I've been in. I have never bowled at an alley. I've never bowled at the alley I'm bowling at tomorrow, so I have no practice on the lanes. Where are you bowling tomorrow, Quentin? In Alexandria, but in Northern Virginia or in Maryland? Music is playing in my head. Northern Virginia. Well, I say good luck with that. I would love to say I'd love to come down there, but bruh, Northern Virginia traffic. Oh, for the birds. Not these birds, by the way. Not these birds. Anyway, thank you guys. We are almost there. I'm gonna go ahead and post the link. Oh goodness. To tomorrow's video. Again. Are you bowling in the black alley behind the house? Northern Virginia is worse than crazy traffic. It is unbearable. Unbearable. Alright, I'm gonna snap out of it and go ahead and end this. Hey Tasha's peace, yes. Roger, don't be scared. Listen, I'm not scared. I'm a realist. And I know I need to take my butt to sleep. Alright guys, thank you so very much. Quentin said that clear is taking Dash out, y'all. Listen, this is a little more, I'll say higher proof. It is a little higher proof than what I normally drink. And bruh, ooh, buddy. From what I understand, this is closer to 130 proof versus what I'm normally sipping on. And when I say sipping, I'm not just like, nah, we sipping. It's called a drink for a reason. I'm drinking on normally closer to 100 proof. So, yeah. Mac Boy says Dash is fading fast. Yeah, buddy. I surely is. I am. I surely is. Listen, you got the proof that, buddy, my uncle hooked it up with the high test, bruh. There's a reason why I only poured 8 ounces into my cup. So I'm just going to apologize and thank my wife at the same exact time. Is Gusling? It ain't a drink. It's a drink. Yeah, buddy. I drink my drinks, okay? I want to say, if you've been around long enough, you know that I definitely drink my drinks for sure. I am going to unplug my watch and whew, this guy's going to lay on the couch and fall asleep. If you haven't already, I'm going to post the link for tomorrow's video. Please check it out. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. There we go. Trying to plug in my watch here. Okie dokie. Blame it on alcohol, yes. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the vodka. Blame it on the Henny. Chachi, good night. Yes, Chachi, good night, sir. Good day, sir. I'm just glad I'm not anybody's mentor or sponsor or anything like that. Goodness gracious. All right, so thank you and welcome. All right, so thank you and welcome back. All right. Trying to get prepared for the intro to the video tomorrow. But, so, if you guys, I'm going to say if you guys are still here, those of you guys who are watching on the live stream, thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's see, what is tonight's special word? The special word is special word. Comment special word down below if you have gotten to the 2-hour mark on these videos. The video. Stop it, Laura. Why would you say yawn? She's trying to trigger me into yawning. But I am going to outsmart her by ending the live stream before I yawn. Thank you guys. I appreciate you, Laura. Nice try. I'll see you guys next time.